I bet in like chemistry, we could safely say academia is not political, but I'm sure it's political. I'm sure certain theories are favored and trendy and stylish, and like any human institution, mucky human stuff is going to operate. I don't know. Is anyone not political in one way or another? We're political.
I mean, at this point, no. There is some backstory here, though. Okay, so the Board of Governors, this conservative governing body, has in recent years, they've been accused of interfering within the workings of various institutions within the UNC system. So here's a particularly egregious example. So at Western Carolina University, and this is where my parents spent most of their career, so I'm very familiar with this institution. There was a search for a new chancellor. During this search, a Board of Governors board member named Tom Fetzer, who's a lobbyist in Wilmington, which is a town across the state, and he's a former mayor of Raleigh. He's Republican, former chair of the North Carolina Republican Party. During the search, he stepped into the search process, and there was a candidate who he didn't like. And so what he did was he hired a friend of his, or I don't know if he paid for this, but he got a friend of his who works as a...
That wasn't me, you retards. The guy in front of me. Eat a dick. Eat a dick. Go back to Texas.
We don't know what
Fuck you.
What the private investigator found. But he did some sort of background check, and this guy, or maybe woman, who was one of these finalists for this position, was eliminated from this
guy in front of me. I don't know what you thought I was supposed to do.
Based on what this guy Tom Fetzer found, or what his private investigator found, right? So
without knowing anything.
Right. So the details of this are really muddy because this is all wrapped up in HR and personnel stuff. That's all Steve.
Yeah, he almost ran into me twice because he wasn't fucking paying attention.